Alright, here we are again. This is the final Would You Rather for a little bit. I do not want to open any more decks, believe it or not. So we got these two guys right here, and yeah, let's get right on into it and see what we have. And these will be on stream, and you know the drill. Comment below which one you like. If you do like what I'm doing with these, please do check out my Patreon, and any support is great. If your support is just leaving comments here and watching my videos, you know what? That is fantastic support as well, so I like it all. And the Patreon will be expanding to have some tiered prizes. Tiered prizes, rewards. I'm just trying to figure out what those are because I want them to be unique. But until then, check out my streams, check out my videos, check out my podcast, Help from Future Self. Oh, I did this one upside down. This is weird. Why did this one open this way? Mrs. Wrist Clocks Ovar. Oh, is this Ronnie's wife? And that is Sorian Sanctum Logos. No, there is no shadows in here, so I guess not. Let's see what we got in this one here. Do the usual rundown, get those icons up there. And let's see what is in store. So we got Autoencoder, good start. Daughter, Eclectic Inquiry, Infomorph, Lethologica, Opposition Research, ×2, Positron Bolt with extra damage, that's pretty saucy. Torado, Sloppy Lab Work, Cyberclone with a draw, nice. Then we got an Ardent Hero, 2 Ardent Heroes, Anaphale, lots of taunt, Cleansing Wave with a capture, another Cleansing Wave, Fangs of Jizzleheart, Font of the Eye, Jizzleheart Sell It, Smite, Master of the Grey, One Stood Against Many, that's pretty cool. Citizen Shrix, Consul Primus, Curse of Vanity, Defense Initiative, Spoils of Battle, Centurion, Curiosaurus, Exile, Library of Polysaurus, and lastly we have, Grimlocus Ducks. That's pretty neat. So, first things first, how much Ember we got here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Ember, pretty solid. Creature count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 creatures, not a high count. The Ember to creature ratio is not ideal. What do we got for Ember control now? So we got, I don't count this as Ember control. I don't count the exalting Ember control thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5 cards. That's not ideal. Now, what do we got for creature control? Hopefully this is a little better. One, 2, 3, 4, because they come in ready. 5, 6, 7, and it ends there, 7. So far these are not great stats. What do we have now for the draw and cycle? We got one, 2, I guess we'll count these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, pretty good draw cycle. Now disruption, I don't think there's any disruption. Actually, you know what? We will count some of these. So this will be 1. I don't know how to count these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll call it 4. Not bad, actually. I'm cool with that. Now, what is the ember control? So there is 11 ember, I believe I said. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10 ember. So we got 10 ember minus 18 puts us at 8, plus 7 puts us at 17, and now we're going to reduce from there. So I think this counts 16. I'm going to count these because I think there's a lot of ways to fight and do damage. So it's 16, 15, 14. I kind of like these ones, but no. 13, 12, 11, 'so we're going to leave that one at 11. Now, things that are interesting about this deck is I actually think that the autoencoder does not have the place I would like in this deck. There are some things I'm going to discard, but it's not like I want to just have one house. Now, mutant-wise, I think the mutant count is particularly low in this, so those Torados are not going to get a ton of value. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mutants total, so it's not a huge thing for the Torados to have that play. But the things that are neat is I think the Saurians are actually where the fun's going to happen with the Primuses, the Ducks, the Exile. Yeah, I could just see some cool stuff happening, like getting the Shrix and then exiling it and taking it out. And I think the Sanctum kind of in the same way, but I feel like you're going to do some bursting with the Sanctum. Like you could smite into a cleansing wave, which would be pretty neat. One stood against many into a cleansing wave. I feel almost like you're going to use Logos to archive and your other houses to play. That's the read I'm getting off this. The lack of Ember control, I think this could go fast. I think there is potential, but it's going to require getting those Saurians out and taking advantage of like the Polosaurus, Exiles, you know, capturing and stuff like that. I think it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm excited to actually test this one out and see how it plays. So that's deck A. Deck B. This one is okay, so this one we got Lawlessly Eloquent Quan, which is Untamed, Dis, and Sanctum. Oh, I like that combination. And let's see what we got in store for us here. So we got Bonesaw with a capture, Dominator Bauble with a pip, Gateway, Markadis with a capture, Snarette with a capture, Waking Nightmare with a capture, Double Doom with a pip, Essence Scale, Pandemonium, Picaroon, Soulkeeper with a pip. Oh, I have a feeling there's a lot of Glorianas in here. Wretched Doll with a pip, Bulwark, Cleansing Wave, I'm calling a Scrivenger Fabian, Salvador with a capture, oh, another Salvador, triple Salvador, I take that back, Jilzaheart Zealot, Angry Mob, oh no, Angry Mob with a capture, oh, another Angry Mob, Shoulder Armor, I don't like Angry Mob, Master of the Grey, oh, 2 Master of the Grey decks, and here we go into Untamed with a Fandangle, Gloriana's Attendant, 1. Here's another one, 2. I'm predicting 3. No. 2 Gloriana's Attendant, Niffle Ape, Peacemeyer, Song of the Wild, Gross Surge, Lumilu with a capture, Blossom Drake with a pip, and Dark Queen Gloriana. Yeah, this deck is weird. So, Ember Pips, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Ember Pips. Not bad. Creatures, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 creatures. That's actually a good ratio, 14 to 22. And what do we have for Ember Control here? I don't really like Blossom Drake potentially in this deck. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 for Ember Control. And now what do we have for board control? So we got I don't count these guys. 1, 2, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got 5. That's not bad, I guess, considering it's pretty somewhat spread out. Then next we're going to go with the cycle. Return a friendly non-untamed creature to hand. I mean, is there really anything that... Well, I guess the Salvador is not a bad one. Picaroon could be a thing. Yeah, I only see... Yeah, that doesn't seem like that amazing. So, I'm not going to count the cycle. I got sidetracked there. So we got... I guess this would be... These would count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Not exciting exactly. 5, 6. I'm going to count this one kind of as like a cycle because you can use other creatures. So that's 6. For disruption, though, we got a little bit more here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 for disruption. And now we had 14 raw ember minus 18 puts us at 4 plus 7 puts us at 11. So 11, and from there we got 10, 9 potentially. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it at 10. I'm not counting Lumilu because it's each other and there's not that many beasts. So it's at 10, 9, 9. We're going to keep it at 9. So 9 is the one for that. Now, what's interesting about this deck? Honestly, I'm not super stoked about it. Neither of these decks are making me very stoked. I almost think I'm going to be going for deck A. But this one does, I think, have some interesting things that can happen. The Fandangles into, I think, Sanctum is pretty cool. Because you do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures in Sanctum, so that's pretty cool. I'm kind of liking the Soulkeeper thing with the Gloriana's Attendants. I do like the Dominator Bauble for Dis to use some stuff. Like, you could cycle your deck with the Angry Mobs potentially. I don't really know why you'd want to, but I mean, you could. The Cleansing Wave, I'm not sure is going to get a ton of love here. And the Untamed with the Growth Surge, yeah, I mean, that could do some work. I don't know if the Song of the Wild is going to be... It's going to be something you just got to draw into, I guess, I think. Now, this is interesting for the artifacts, because there are only a couple artifacts in here. The main one that it's going to affect that you're kind of like womp is the Dominator Bauble, so that's one thing. Aside from that, I really think that this deck just has, I don't know, I want to see how it plays. It doesn't feel exciting to me. That's how I feel. I like that there's so much Ember, but I mean, you're going against Infernus, you have targets for days that are worthwhile. So yeah, I'm excited to see how both these play, because they don't seem overly powerful or crazy. I mean, you do have the fact that you can basically... You can get the Lumilu Niffle Ape thing going. You obviously have the Master and Gray in both decks is kind of cool. I think this is the Dis. I mean, now I'm looking at it, the Dis house looks like you can just play Dis and get a ton of Ember just from playing this house. So that's kind of interesting to think about. So I don't know, I backtrack on this deck. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about both of these. I will stand by that I don't think they're overly exciting. I think this deck might actually do some stuff which is kind of interesting. So I'm switching up. I'm going to go for deck B, because I think the lack of Ember control in this one will actually be its downfall. But I think there's some neat plays in deck A. So I'm sticking with deck B now, the Lawlessly Eloquent Quan against Mrs. Wristclocks over here. I think this one is going to end up pulling off some stuff just because you can just play cards in this. So when I play this one, I'm literally just going to go whatever I have the most in my hand, I'm just going to go with. And we'll see how that shakes out. So be sure to check these out on my stream tomorrow, and also my weekly vlog will be going out tomorrow morning as well with some thoughts from this past week doing KeyForge stuffs. So hope you do enjoy that, and please do like and subscribe, and as always, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.